Hey guys, it's me, Meteor, and here we're going to be doing my next Let's Play here. And this is going to be a very different game, which you're going to see. It's a Neopets game, Petpet Adventures: The Wand of Wishing. I am actually very excited to do this game for a very good reason. Because, if you look online, there's not even a written FAQ about this game, there's no video walkthrough of this game, there's almost no coverage of this game to speak of. So therefore, I'm pretty much walking on new ground here when it comes to this game. And the reason why I decided to do this game now, I wasn't originally planning to do this game before, but let's just say, due to the current state of Neopets, I think this is probably the perfect opportunity to actually cover this game. Why? Well, you're going to see that later. Those of you who are fans of Neopets might already know about the whole thing with Pet area. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this. Let's go into options here, and look at this! Look at this, an actual option to turn off tutorials. Whoa! Whoa, that's a little bit mind-blown there, right? Let's just go ahead and spread up the volume here real quick. Everything seems good. Alright, let's go ahead and just accept that. And let's start a new game. And of course, you have a choice between a Dogglefox here, a Masu, a Croc, and a Meowclops. Now, if you notice the stats there on the left, don't really take too much notice of those. However, if you look at just solely the stats, they're kind of useless because you can just raise them anyway. However, there's a lot more behind the stats that you don't really know beforehand. For example, it says this one's good at magic, but you could also train the other ones to be just as good as magic. But the thing is, Meowclops and all these other species have their own different types of armor, their own types of different weapons. And in order for me to show off all of them, I'm going to need to play through the game essentially 4 times I do this Let's Play, so sorry if it takes me a while to actually cover this. But anyway, I just wanted to show this off because I also felt really bad about the way I started off my original Let's Play of Neopets Darkest Fairy. I'm not going to make the same mistake here. Now, you'll see also on the right the actual elements this one has. They all have a 1 in the light alignment, so that's not too bad. But take notice of the other element there. This is crucial because you can only find 2 orbs, or actually you can actually buy 2 orbs in the entire game to actually raise your stats. And there are some weapons in the game that require 3 of those. So depending on what element you want to take advantage of, there's water, there's fire, there's earth, and there's wind. Ah, man. That sounds awfully familiar to something else I know. But I'm going to go ahead and go choose the croc here because it's a freaking crocodile. Baby crocodile, how can you lose? It's a win-win all around. Now let's go ahead and just erase that real quick. But before we actually enter a name, you can name your Petpet here whatever you want. I'm going to end in a little something here. Let's go down here. Now I don't really understand the whole system here in terms of entering your name. I don't know why it's just not like a little QWERTY keyboard thing, but you have to actually turn up like on the joystick and then choose whatever letter corresponds to it. I'm not sure why they decided to do that, but hey, whatever. This is only... You never see this type of entry anywhere else in the game, but whatever. Let's go ahead and just shift here with the R button over to that. If you type in this code here, treat for you, and then you press X to confirm, you hear a little code. So that activated that. So let's go ahead and actually enter in a name here. Let's go ahead, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to actually name it this. Let's go ahead and just turn it here. Let's see here. And where's the Y? There we go. Oh yeah. Isn't he just adorable? Anyway, let's go ahead and just begin this. Are you sure? Yes.
I have found her. She is inside.
happened to us, Fluffy? What has happened to our world? What will become of us?
Tell me where it is, Megan. Tell me now.
Argus? What happened to you?
I have changed. All is changed.
But why? I've known you since we were small, Argus. Have you done this? What did you find in that book?
The wand, Megan. Give it to me.
The wand is only a legend, Argus.
I will have it.
If the wand did exist, I would take it and wish this day never happened.
The wand lies within this very chamber. You are a gypsy, Megan, and gypsies have kept the lore of the wand for centuries. You know how to find it.
My grandmother said that the wand was disguised, hidden in plain sight. This must be it. I wish Arcos had never found that book. I wish that he had never been transformed.
Stop her! Fetch, you fools! Fetch the wand!
Should be forever undone. Fluffy, we have to get that wand back. It's the only thing that can save us. Fluffy, come back! No! No!
You fool! If I can't have the wand, I will take something almost as sweet. Revenge.
Alright, so that CGI seemed to be a lot better than that of in Neopets' Darkest Fairy, but I hope you enjoyed that CGI because it's going to be the only CGI cutscene we're going to see in this entire game aside from the finale. So yeah. Anyway, all the rest of it is actually done in real time, actual graphics and everything. And honestly, for the PSP, the graphics aren't really that bad. You'll see this little cutscene of him actually going through the portal and hitting himself on the ground there. That little scarecrow there looks awfully familiar to what we just saw. Alright, and normally there's a little thing here saying it'll actually ask you if you want to get these tutorials on or off, and the decoration you could actually turn them off there. But since I don't do that, I'm going to show it off this way. Of course, you attack with the little X button here. You can break through the straw here to actually get little things inside, like Neopoints. Right now, you're pretty defenseless, and quite literally, you have no weapon, you have no armor, you have nothing to work with whatsoever. So really, it's kind of pointless. But you have some Neopoints here you can actually grab, so that's something there. You can also rotate the camera around with the R and the L buttons. Left to go to the left, R to go to the right. Pretty simple, but whatever. That's also in case you're actually trying to figure out if you want to see behind a wall or something, you go ahead and do that. Quite nice. Here, you'll see a broken hoe. Let's go ahead and just equip this. When you press start or select to go into your inventory here, you press the square button to equip it, and therefore we have a weapon. And here you also see a banana roll, you can pick that up too. You pick things up with the square button, just so you know, in case you didn't already know that. Other way, let's go knock this down here. Go around this, and you will see this right here. Pick up this little Nova. These are scrolls. Now, scrolls actually depend on your actual alignment. As you can tell, we actually have one alignment. And then you also have another thing called the quick items here. If you press R over twice, go to your quick items. You can choose an item and choose whatever you want. Now, remember that code I entered in earlier? If you entered in that code, you actually get 5 chocolate crocs, or chocolate whatever Petpet species you are, and they actually give you a full heal. Save these for later, because trust me, you will be dying a lot. In fact, this game is immensely harder actual combat-wise than Neopets' Darkest Fairy was, almost to a horrible degree. In fact, the loading times are really bad on the UMD, pretty much they are for all UMDs in the PSP. But basically, I would recommend downloading the digital version because you're going to be dying a lot so much, and if you don't, you're going to be seeing the loading screen over and over and over. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and equip this Nova here. Now, it shows you on the left how many actual of the alignment you need. We need 1 alignment of light. So since we have 1 alignment of light, we can actually use it. And we can also switch between our quick items here with the left and the right on the control pad. Now with the Nova, if you press up on the triangle, you can actually use those quick items. If you notice, it also uses a little bit of your magic. So just to take note of that. Is there anything I've missed back here? I'm not pretty sure there's not, but just in case there is... Nope, there's nothing. Alright, just want to make sure of that. And then we continue along here, just along the path. And move along the way here. Now, if you go over here, there's pretty much nothing over here, so just talk to this guy at the gate, because this is where we need to go. Oh my, you scared me there. Why, how did you come inside my farm? Not a thief or something, are you? What are you doing here? Looking for someone? Why, no one has been for a long time. Well, there was this huge brutish guy, brown fur, evil yellow eyes. Why would you want to find someone scary like that? Well, not my business. If you're looking for him, head towards the village. That is, you should, as soon as I fix this fence. No good scamanders broke it last time they came to steal from my prize patch. Oh no, these pests are in my fields again! I see 5 of them. They'll eat everything. I'm not even done repairing the gate from the last attack. Please help me. Get rid of these pests. I'll repair the gate super fast so I can get to town. If you can make those scamanders go away. Alright, well, we have our stick of death. Aha! I will destroy you with my stick. This is a stick up, you fool. Anyway, there are 5 of them. There's one there, one over here. You will die. Grab that. Some more over here. Grab this. Let's go over here. This is a 4th one. And you know what? I'm gonna break these too. You know what? There's actually NP in some of them, so I don't care if I'm destroying your crops. It's okay if I do it, because I'm saving from the scamanders, but if they do it, no, they're just terrible pests, because that's the way things work. I will destroy all your crops. There will be nothing left for you to live on. Well, at least you have your radishes and turnips. That's something. Anything over here in these? Nope. Alright, well, they're all dead. Everyone is dead. So let's go ahead and head over here. If you notice this place over here, there's nothing over here. Just this little house. That's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and head over to talk to this guy. Phew, that was cool. How you showed those Petpets a quick one too? Not something my son nor I would have had the courage to do. Oh, and I fixed the gate. Why don't you give her a try? Not even a squeak, I'll bet I'll say. If you're heading to the village of Terrasimul, could you do me one more favor? My son Halfatom ran away from home. He wanted to learn magic to fight off the scamanders, but I think those Petpets scared him off. If you see him, please give him this pendant. It will let him know that it's safe for him to come home. Will you take the pendant and give it to him, please? Sure. Alright, let's enter inside. And leave the farm. And every time you enter a new town, you see like a little overview like this, so you can see a little summary of what you have to expect in here. Alright, so first thing I want to do is actually go over here, around this windmill, and underneath this tree. You'll see this guy hidden here. You couldn't normally see him unless you actually tilted the camera that way. So it's supposed to be more hidden from him. He's hiding from everybody. Aye, you scared me. Phew, I was afraid you were one of the bandits. I hear they're even worse than the scamanders that raid the farm. Well, I should say my father's farm. You see, he wanted to help me fight off the pests, but I was scared when I saw them. I ran away. If only I were stronger, I could fight off the scamanders, so I'm trying to learn magic. Now here I am, fleeing these stupid magic rocks, but I know if I see a bad guy, I'll just freeze up, being so scared and all. Blast this magic rock skull, it does me no good. I just think this hero stuff is not for me. I just want to go home. Oh, what's that there? It's a rock pendant. My dad gave that to you, didn't he? Oh, happy day. This is the way of telling me everything is alright. Things are back to normal at the farm. Oh, thank you. Here, take this. It's a magic rock spell I've been practicing. I'm sure I'll never be brave enough to use it. Well, I better get going. So long. Alright, and you can actually see their animations of them walking away, but who cares about them? This guy will just give you directions of what's actually around the area. Don't worry about that. Let's see here. This woman over here teaches like magic scrolls and stuff like that. Don't need to worry about that yet. Just break these to actually get some NP if you can. And if you go around here... Oh, no, not these guys. These guys are useless. Let's see. Giving a tour around the place. There's this lady here, Maggie. Hello, are you new? My name is Maggie. Say, have you seen the sagebush? It's a very wise magical plant here in this very town. I want to ask it a question, but it's always asked for 3 things as tribute, so here's my problem. I don't have one of those items. I need a green apple. Please help me get one. Sure. Alright, so just walk over here to the town area. Right over, actually, no, not over there. Where am I going? I'm going around... Well, there's this woman at the dock. Let's talk to her. Terry. Have you talked to our mayor? Did he say everything's nice here or chatter about our lovely inn? He acts like nothing's happened. Bandits raided us. They tried to break the water wheel, beat up the locals, they even robbed Simon and frightened him away. I went to borrow a sword to fight back, but Graham told Jared not to give it to me. He says I'm a girl and should stick to baking pies. Wow, that's sexist. So I've done exactly as I was told. I baked pies, Graham sold them, and now I've got more than enough Neopoints for a weapon. If you bring me a wooden sword, I'll give you all the Neopoints I have, plus a toy sling I don't know how to use. Can you help me, please? Sure can. Break these pumpkins. Alright. Now let's talk to this guy here. Yes, okay. Yep. I don't care about what you have to say. Just give me whatever you need in the shop, which is a green apple. Thank you. See ya. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Alright. Now if you go around here, go around the shop, and over here there's a chest. Inside the chest, you get some random item and some NP. In this case, I actually got a shadowy wand. Now if you notice as well, you can actually equip 2 items. So let's go ahead and equip that wand right there. Let's go ahead and equip it to there. So you can actually, and if you press down on the control pad, you can switch between the 2 weapons from long range to short range. You can actually have a combination of whatever you want, so that's kind of neat. Now anyway, let's actually go back and get over here, because there's a guy who actually sells items and stuff. He's actually right over here. This guy here is actually a salesman of weapons. Once again, I don't care what you have to say. Here's the salesman. I don't care. Just give me whatever you have. Alright. So if you notice here's his little toy sword. So let's go ahead and buy that item. And do we have anything to sell? I guess we can sell... I don't want to sell anything yet, actually, because I'm going to need those items for quests. Oh, but if you go around here, head around, and open this, there's always a random item and some NP. Now, I got a really good item with my Meowclops over here, which I'll show off after I show off all the other things. But, anyway, let's see here. I got a health orb. Now, I guess I could show off health orbs too. Now, when you're in inventory like this, if you move over with the control stick, or the thumb pad, or whatever that thing is, if you move over here, you'll actually see an inventory here for health orbs. Now, these orbs, whether it's health, strength, intelligence, whatever, they give you a +1 in your stats. So let's go ahead and just use that. It's better to probably save these for later, when you can't really afford item upgrades, but whatever, I'm just going to show it off to use it. And see, we upgraded our health there, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, it's always random in there. I'll show you, like I said, I'm not sure what items you could get from all these chests. I don't know because there's no guide or anything for me to actually look at the item drop ratio or anything like that. So there's no way for me to really properly tell. But, whatever. That doesn't really matter. I'll break this. And break this. Well, I guess got some NP from that. That's something. Can I break this one too? Let's see over here. Yeah, I got some NP from that. Back to over 100. So let's go ahead and finish up some of these quests we got here. Let's go over to this lady here. It's down here for a toy sword. You brought a wooden sword? Is it for me? Yes. Wait till Graham sees me with this in my hand. No more pie pans or muffin tins for me. Haha. No one in this village will ever suffer again at the hands of a bandit. You watch. They'll tremble and run when they see Terry coming. Thanks for believing in me. I'll never forget it. Here are the things I promised you before. She gives you a toy sling and 150 Neopoints. I'd love to help you, but it'd be a long time before I'm ready to fight. Be careful. I'll be thinking of you. Alright. So now let's go ahead and get this green apple here, or give this lady the green apple that we saw over here. No, I still haven't talked to the sagebush yet. Wow, you have a green apple. Thank you. I'm going to ask the sagebush if Graymel loves me. Well, that's alright. Oh, wait. Before I go, take one of my blueberry rolls. It's my way of thanking you. Alright. So let's go over here. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright. So let's go over here and talk to the sagebush ourselves and see what he has to say. Who now seeks the wisdom of the sagebush of Terrasimul? Before you arrived, a cruel stranger came to us demanding answers about a wand. He brought us great sorrow. We dare not help another such creature, but for an honorable soul, we have much to offer. If your goodwill can be proved, we will share our best resources. Will you accept this test? Very well. I shall describe 3 objects which you must bring to me. A rock that flies and never is thrown, is needful of magic from ring, scroll, or tome. This tasty treat is always so blue, rolled in a circlet for pets like you. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but toys can never harm me. When you have all I have asked for, I shall judge your inner nature. Are you prepared to surrender them and accept our judgment of your nature? Yep, we have all the items here by doing all the quests I showed you, so let's go ahead and complete that. You have shown great patience and persistence in your quest, and I deem you worthy of our trust. The Werehond has fled to the mines of the Wand of Power, but you are not equipped to face him. Go to Castra the Crone and whisper her true name, Zoranatha, and she will reveal to you items we hide from all but our allies. I have no other wisdom to share with you. The road awaits. Venture forth, seeker and hero. Alright. I'm not sure if that's really required, because it just gives you information, and also if you talk to this lady over here. You know, that one witch that I showed you before, that one little person who sold magic items. Let's talk to her. Hey, who's there? Be you a monster or a bandit? No one. You smell like one. What's that now? How do you like my full name is Zoranatha? You must have earned the trust of the sagebush. You must think you are worthy and needy of more powerful magic. Yes, Ohocaster's got some wicked powerful stuffs. If you need any of this, then the road ahead of you must be hard indeed. So step up and take a look. Alright. You have all these wands here. This is what we already got here. This is the perfect wand for me, but I don't have that yet. And I can't really afford these weapons because look how much they cost. Pretty impressive. Also, there are these scrolls here, if you notice. The red means we can't actually use them because we don't have that alignment to use. We can use water since we have a 1 in the water alignment, but either way you can also buy like mana potions and other stuff here. Basically nothing we can really use yet. So let's go ahead and sell some of our stuff. Let's go over here and let's see. Do we have anything else here to actually use? I thought I have okay. What, I can't, these are the only items I could sell? Really? Huh, I thought I had more to sell than that. Alright, whatever. I'll just go back, that's fine. I thought I had other stuff to sell, but I guess not. Oh, that's right, I had a health orb. I couldn't sell that. That's right. Anyway, now that we got some more NP from that one lady and did all our quests, let's talk to this guy again. Now, this item here is actually different for each and every pet you have. For us, the toy helm is actually for the croc. I'll show off the other ones too. So yeah, let's go and just buy that item there. Let's go over here and sell. Let's sell this broken hoe here. And let's see, do we have anything else here? How much NP do we have? I'll sell this banana roll too. No real use in carrying on to that. And I want... you know what? I'm going to sell one of my little chocolate crocs here. I'll sell one of them. Just to get a little head start here, I'll grab the mallet. And I'll buy that item, of course. Alright. Now I could do that, but let's go ahead and just switch here to our inventory. Slip around. Equip the mallet. Oh yeah, that thing's powerful. And then we could equip this as well. We have a little toy spinny toy hat there, toy helm. Looks pretty awesome already. Oh yeah, he's ready to do some destruction. Look at that, look at his power. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk to this little Meow Claps here. Humble greetings, traveler. I am Manx from the Monastery of Meow. I have come to spread the knowledge of Meow to all the creatures of the land. Do you see this peculiar artifact next to me? It is a memory totem. These can be found scattered across the land. The ancient scrolls written by the followers of Meow tell the story of how these totems came to be. Would you like to hear the story? Sure, why not? The scrolls tell of a time long ago when the world was young, a time when the founder and his companion Meow still wandered the lands. Curious Meow often set out to explore, but faithful companion that he is, Meow always returned home by night. One night, Meow did not return. The founder, fearing that he was lost, wept sorrowfully. In his grief, he asked for carvings of Meow to be made. It is said that 100 totems carved with the likeness of Meow were made by morning's light. When the carvings were complete, Meow had found his way home. It seemed that curious Meow had lost his way in the night. Overjoyed, the founder held Meow close to his heart. He gathered the tears he had shed in the night and turned them into crystals. Placing a crystal inside each totem, the founder then planted one in every town, proclaiming to all that the totems will always guide them home. From that day on, Meow always carried a totem with him. When night began to fall, he would plant a new totem and use it to return home. And today we see these totems throughout the land. Those that still have the magic to teleport glow bright like a beacon. Well, anyway, that is the myth. Do you want to know how these memory totems work? No? Very well. May your journey be safe. I'll tell them. Basically, here once you save one of these totems here, the one that's actually glowing, whenever you actually save another totem from this point on, spoilers for area. Anyway, once you see actual save totem from this point on, outside of this village, you can actually teleport back to the village from any totem you see that's also glowing. So that's kind of neat. But I think that'll wrap up this episode. I think I'll just show off the other Petpets and see what they have in their secret weapons or items, and it will go from there. So, see you guys then. Alright, so here we have the Meow Claps here. Let's go ahead, oops, wrong button. Let's press select here, and you'll notice that there's actually a simple circlet. That's what you actually get instead of the little toy hat that we saw. Now notice this item here, the silky vest. I got that in that chest I showed you earlier that gave me a random item. So that's pretty awesome. This gives you a +2 in defense, and gives you +5% in air defense. So that's pretty nice, considering if you look over here and talk to this guy. Yeah, I know, whatever. Normally, one of these shirts here that give you 2 defense costs 930 Neopoints. But I got one of those for free, so hey, I think that's pretty awesome. I don't have a secondary weapon though, because it's all I pretty much got. Anyway, that's the Meow Claps. Let me go ahead and switch over to the next Neopet. Alright, so here we are with the Doggle Fox here. He looks pretty awesome, I think. Anyway, if you notice, this little helmet there is actually his rusted cap that we got there. Now, the item I actually got from the actual chest I showed you before was actually the Rockfall Wand, which is kind of helpful, kind of neat. But that's pretty much that. I don't have a secondary weapon either, that's pretty much it. But it is a very powerful weapon. Look at that. Quite nice, indeed. Anyway, I'll finally show off what the last item is to actually grab from the last Petpet, so I'll go ahead and bring you up there real quick. Alright, so here we have the Masu. Alright, so let's go ahead and press select here to actually see the items. Now, if you notice that helmet he has there, that's actually the one. None of these actual helmets you see give you any defense, they're just there for show. That's how all the first ones are. And if you notice, I don't have a secondary weapon, I pretty much just have the mallet, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, that's pretty much that. I will see you guys next time as I actually venture forth. I'll be using the Croc as my main person there, because he's awesome, and he's a baby crocodile. Anyway, see you guys next time.